Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone out there on YouTube. Welcome to the channel. This is Dinah Starlight Tarot and True Crime. And I am back in my regular office in sunny Florida. It is hot as Hades down here. It's actually a little humid. But yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. I am... like I said, Dinah Lee. I am a practical mystic, intuitive reader, and no BS oracle. And today we're going to do a reading on the future of Camille Vasquez. I believe that's how you pronounce her name. If I'm not, I apologize. Camille was one of the attorneys for the Johnny Depp team of attorneys, who I was very impressed with, as were, I believe, a lot of you that watched the trial. Now, I've never been one to follow many Hollywood stories, never been one to really even follow Johnny Depp. Never had a problem with them, but just wasn't my my thing to follow, you know, Hollywood actors and their lives and things. But for some reason, I just got sucked into this whole trial, just like many of you did. So let's just take a look and see what the reading says about the future of Camille. We will we'll do this, and then I'm going to do a few more in my Reading the Future series. If you have a suggestion for me, there's someone or some kind of entity, corporation, business, individual, any of those things, you have a suggestion for me, just let me know in the comments below the video, and let's get started. Angels, teachers, guides, my personal team of angels, teachers, guides, my personal team of angels, teachers, guides. Reading the future for Camille Vasquez. What can you tell us about the outlook and future of Camille Vasquez? Now, from what I understand, she's already received a promotion following the trial. Okay, this is going to be our anchor card for the reading. It is card number 54, the Sweat Lodge. I've been to a sweat lodge before. That's a Native American term where you go and purify your spirit, right? I went in something called a turtle lodge. I thought I was going to die, but I didn't. Obviously, I'm still here. The Sweat Lodge represents the womb of Mother Earth. Volcanic stones are heated in a fire outside, then brought into the lodge and placed in a shallow hole in the center. Participants sit in complete darkness around the red-hot stones to sweat away any old habits and beliefs and heal disease. When you return humbly to the womb of the mother, you are offered second chances. This is the time to journey inward into the dark and hidden places of your soul to reconnect with ancient earth wisdom. You can also create a sacred and intimate space in the dark by lighting a candle. Observe what emerges, and without judging it, invite it to bring you its gifts. You are being offered an opportunity to shed and heal from the aspects of your life you have outgrown. Do not worry that you will be consumed by the process. So, you know, this is kind of telling me she may have had a little bit of a difficult time dealing with all of this attention that she's been getting. I had never heard of her before, but that doesn't mean anything. She still could have, you know, been a little bit of a big deal, so to speak, in her neck of the woods, or, you know, obviously she had some sort of reputation, or I don't believe Johnny Depp's team would have hired her. But maybe this is, you know, a little bit more than she thought it would be. She may be overwhelmed with not really believing how much attention she's getting. So it may be a little bit frightening for her, getting used to all this, and also realizing that her life is probably never going to be the same after this trial. Okay, so sort of shedding her old life and realizing that she's going to be a player on a bigger stage going forward. That's what it seems like so far. Let's keep going. Camille Vasquez. Future of Camille. Future of Camille. future of Camille. Come to the edge. And we also have deep knowing. Come to the edge, deep knowing. I think she felt a little uncomfortable on this grand of a stage, meaning the public or the world. But I also believe she felt confident and knowing that she could probably win this, even though there were no guarantees. Like I said, I believe it frightened her, you know, standing on the edge of a cliff. Am I going to do this? Am I going to jump off? Because she knew that the fame was going to come. And then by the book, well, there you have it. Those are laws right there. That's a lot of times this speaks to universal laws, but also the law, right? Justice by the book. And she did things by the book. And she did a darn good job doing things, didn't she? She did a great cross-examination. I'm going to pull one of these cards too, just to get some insight. One more oracle card. Camille Vasquez, what can you tell us about Camille Vasquez? I think she probably reviewed the evidence, listened to the audio tapes, and just knew, like, no. Camille. Okay, thank you. The gardener. So she is planting seeds, and I believe she's going to have an extremely flourishing career going forward. I don't know if you can see it, but in this card, this woman, her dress actually looks like a high-rise building, and everything is very lush around her. So she has really done a fantastic job taking this case to further her career there. So let's go on. I'm also getting the word natural on this card. She just comes across as very natural. I believe this is a natural gift that she has, something she was born with. Not that she didn't study hard and practice, you know, in different trials or situations, but I believe this is something that she's been gifted with, is this gift of speaking, of pointing out things. Just a very, very good attorney. And of course the world knows it, don't they? That one and that one are trying to come out. Seven of Pentacles, putting a lot of effort into something, okay? Is this worth it? When we get the Seven of Pentacles, we're like, is this worth it? Here I've worked hard all these years, and almost like, when am I going to have my big break in life? And she planted all of these seeds in the gardener, and now she found this star, which is, I mean, quite literally Johnny Depp, isn't it? And had a deep knowing about being able to win this case. I think when she saw this case, or when this case came to her attention, I feel like this light bulb moment came on for her, and maybe this is the moment that she was waiting for. I don't know much about her background at all, what kind of cases she had taken before. I have never heard of her, but like I said, until this trial, but she may have been well known in her circles of attorneys. Angel teachers, guides, angel teachers. I guarantee you she will be highly sought out from here on out. And by the book, and yes, she was dealing with an extremely toxic person, a lot of toxicity in the relationship. If you've ever been in a relationship with a narcissist, you know that they are highly manipulative, and they can spin even the calmest of souls up into a tornado where they just, it's crazy making, okay? I was married to one for about 7 years, and they can actually make you feel like you're going crazy. And when under normal circumstances or with anybody else, you would never get to that point, all right? They just sort of have this unique gift for making you feel insane. And gaslighting you, using word salad to the point where they're constantly changing subjects and putting you on the defense, okay, where you feel like you're having to defend yourself all the time. It's very detailed, but you can certainly read about it. There's tons of videos on YouTube about narcissistic personality disorder, which I believe AH has, but that's my opinion. I'm not a psychologist or a psychiatrist. I just have a lot of experience dealing with them. But yeah, I think I knew that she was going to thrive in this situation once she got the details, listened to the audios, looked at all the evidence, and she also knows who AH really is, okay? This is the devil, okay? And what the devil is in this card is someone who trying to look very attractive, charismatic, alluring, and all of that. But behind there, if you can see, their spider's legs are coming out from under the dress and a spider web in the background. This is her entangling JD in her web, right? But Camille wouldn't let this happen, okay? And I think JD's out of it too. But this is someone who is a very, let's see, what's the word I'm looking for? Deceitful, dishonest, and hiding who they really are, okay? They're a chameleon, and all they're out to do is manipulate you and tangle you in their web. And I believe Camille knew that Johnny had been entangled in this web of toxicity. Not that he's an angel, I've said that before. He's got his own problems and his own faults. But everyone that was interviewed from his past lovers, past girlfriends, have all said he's never done any, like, put a hand on them, right? No DV in their relationships. Now, come on now. We can't all come out at once. Let's try this again. Camille. But she really wanted to represent him in this case. And maybe I'm even getting that she has some personal background with someone like this, personality disorders, talking about AH's personality disorders. And I feel like she can relate to this very closely because she may have experienced this in her own life, okay? So she was very passionate, and there's the passionate card, fire sign, King of Wands, very passionate about helping this person out. She puts a lot of work and effort into things, and she really went for this one. Future of Camille Vasquez, please. Future of Camille. Future of Camille. Future of Camille. You know what's crazy? I still don't know Johnny Depp's birthday. Probably need to look that up. 7 of Wands, King of Wands. She stood up for him in a huge way. She defended, she really was passionate and put in the time so that she could defend him the best she possibly could. And I believe that work is going to pay off very well. Future of Camille. Future of Camille. Future of Camille. Right now we're kind of getting the background story. King of Pentacles right there. So success, very good business person with this King of Pentacles, very astute with business, money, managing businesses, things like that. But I believe this is showing us her reward for doing such a great job defending, and the passion, effort, time, energy, all of those things that she put into this case defending has paid off for her. So she is, I think, sitting pretty right now. Was it partner? She was made a partner? I'm not sure. In the firm that she was in, but gosh, I believe she deserves every bit of it. She was so professional and so together. Like, I don't know that I could have kept my cool like that. You have to practice being that calm and cool in a situation, especially when she was being so disrespected by AH, who would not even look at her. I mean, I think AH was in a rage most of the time when Camille was, inquiring or cross-examining her. We've got the Four of Swords. I believe she needs to take a break, needs to take some time out. I do believe she's exhausted after this. Plus, she's done a couple of interviews, I believe, the team. But I think this is really, really, really what she needs is to, what she feels she needs. Okay, what Spirit is telling me that she really needs just to take some time out. Because she did put so much time and effort into all of this, right? We got the Queen of Wands. This is her in the spotlight for doing this great job of defense. She needs to rest, but I don't think she can, okay? Because she's still in the spotlight for this trial, and who knows what's going to happen, if this appeal is even going to go through. I think most of us agree it's probably total BS. I've already done one appeal video, and I can put a link to that right up here or over here, wherever it is, just to see what the outcome was potentially at that time. As we move forward in time and as people make different decisions, things certainly change, right? So I'll do an updated version of that as time goes by here in a couple of weeks if we get any news. And then we have the Six of Pentacles, Camille getting her due share of what she's been working for all these years with the Seven of Pentacles, okay? She took a chance. She took a big case, okay? She was part of the team that took this case because, of course, she wasn't the only one on the team. And it has paid off immensely. This is Six of Pentacles, okay? King of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. She may prefer in the future to take cases like this. Like maybe her specialty is going to become defamation. I don't know how big of a niche that is, if an attorney can specialize in defamation. But I believe she enjoys working with people who have been wronged, defamed, manipulated in some way. I think this is close to her heart. So let's get some clarity around a couple of things. Actually, I think this is pretty cut and dry, but I'll go ahead and do some clarity. Quickly do some clarity. Clarity on the Seven of Pentacles, please. Either way, she's going to be in the spotlight for a while, and I believe she wants justice and fairness for all. I think these things, like I said, are close to her heart. It's not just a case. I believe she has a passion for these types of things. Knight of Pentacles. Her career has moved very slowly up until this point. Okay, Knight of Pentacles is very steadfast and very committed, but it also moves very slowly, and that's why she took the chance on this. She went to the edge because she knew it was going to possibly put her in the spotlight, dealing with movie stars, things like that. And plus, wasn't it in Pennsylvania? I mean, how many Hollywood cases or cases involving Hollywood stars end up in a Pennsylvania court? If I'm wrong about that, don't shoot the messenger. Just tell me what the answer, correct place was in the comments below. I'm going by pure memory, guys. 7 of Cups and the 9 of Wands. Yes, there we go. Really getting her butt kicked. Worried about, you know, am I going to be able to beat this? This really is having to crawl through, you know, on your hands and knees and digging and digging and digging and getting your butt beat, but refusing to give up on both her career and on this particular case, okay? She kept going, focused on this one thing, and she may, if she had any other cases going on, she may have actually held off on working on those while she was preparing for this one, because she was hyper focused on this case. And the Devil card, clarity on the Devil, please. Thank you. The 5 of Wands, there you go, practicing defense. Strategy for dealing with the devil. How do you deal with the devil? Well, you have to figure that out. You've got to figure out the strategy. And she also knew it was going to be a bit of a battle, okay, dealing with this toxic person. Also possibly explaining some of the toxic behavior of both parties, right? So I believe she had to even study some psychology here, and neither one of these cards necessarily means psychology, but that's just what I'm getting. The strategy and the how the psychology works for people like this, okay? So having to do some research and understand the psychology around people with these types of personality disorders. And again, I think she did a phenomenal job not letting AH throw her off or ignore the question or change subjects, which she did try to do many, many times. 4 of Pentacles. So this is her, you know, maybe before she wasn't getting such high profile cases and her funds, I feel like this 4 of Pentacles is related to the 6. Like maybe she felt like she wasn't being paid what she was worth before. I have no idea what she was being paid or, you know, what she was doing, what her position was in the law firm. Obviously it wasn't partner, but this is also about the investment of physical things like time, energy, focus on this defense. So giving it all she's got, using the little that she has to work with and charging forward so that she could defend this person. I mean, she's really passionate about all this. 7 of Wands, 6 of Cups, okay? She really wanted to stress JD's childhood, okay? She really wanted him to tell his story, all right? Because everything that happens in childhood affects who you become as you grow up, okay? Your personality is basically formed within the first 7 to 8 years of your life. Your brain is wiring together all of these beliefs about yourself during the first 7 to 8 years of your life, from in utero, from the time you're in utero to 7 to 8 years old, because our brain is in a different wave. It's in, I believe it's gamma and alpha. Gamma is the only one that's questionable. But basically, you're listening and experiencing life with your subconscious mind. Your conscious mind, your daily thoughts, things that you think about, or rational thought, logical thought, hasn't quite kicked in yet. That's why it's those first years of your life are so very, very important, because whatever gets in there is going to stay in there, right? It's like being programmed. And so she really wanted to try this strategy and let him tell his story, because that affected, you know, in a big way how people viewed him. Because his go-to thing when he was a child was to run away or to hide from what was going on in his household with his mother. His mother was extremely mean, okay, to put it lightly, all right, was not a nice person, and apparently she picked on him the most. So that was a big part of the defense strategy for him. But I think it also made her want to help him even more. But I do also believe this could be something she herself has wanted to do since she was a child. It was her dream to become an attorney. I believe this is something that she loves very much. And you've got the King of Swords with the King of Pentacles. This is the advisor card. So yes, she was one of the advisors in this trial. This also represents her partners that were working with her, and together I think they made a dynamic team. But I believe she did act as an advisor to Johnny, as one of them. But look, this is the partners of the firm who recognized the brilliance in which she presented this evidence, or in which, you know, the team presented this evidence. But this reading is about Camille. So this is them saying, you know, you have a future with us, right? A very wise way that she defended JD. Camille, future. Camille, Four of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles. And there she is. There's her dream come true, okay? There's her dream come true. The Four of Swords, resting afterwards. It's all over, and then rewarded with the Nine of Pentacles. This is like all her dreams coming true. This is getting everything she wants. These are the rewards for all of her efforts right there. So, Nine of Pentacles, hard work, effort, because what's right before the Nine of Pentacles? The Eight of Pentacles, where you're hyper-focused on perfecting something. And then we have the Three of Wands with the Queen of Wands. This is, oh, Buttercup snoring. My Frenchie is snoring in the background right now. Three of Wands with the Queen of Wands. This is saying, hey, you know what? This is your time. It's time to get going. We're going to, so I feel like this is the beginning of a journey for her. She's been planning this for so long, and now is the time to actually take this and run with it, right? Not wait around, not decline a promotion, but actually say, you know what? This is her big time in life, okay? Heading towards this Queen of Wands. And you can see the fire next to her in the Three of Wands. It's like, this is your time in the spotlight. And so what you do with this opportunity now is completely up to you. But, I mean, she's kind of a big deal now, right? She's been made partner. I don't know if she was thinking about changing law firms, perhaps. Or at least considering it, but I think if they got wind of that, or thought she may want to go like that, I mean, come on, you win a case like that, there's going to be other law firms trying to bang down your door. So I think they knew it was time to reward her in a huge way. And the Seven of Swords right there. So she likes to do things herself, okay? She really, really likes to do things on her own. But here's the thing. When you try to do too much on your own, you can really sabotage yourself. Seven of Swords is can be a card of deceit and trickery, but it can also be someone who's just trying to do everything themselves, right? They don't ask for help or any of that. And the lesson here is to say, yes, I need help. We can help you. You can be part of a bigger team. But I think she really worked her butt off to get where she is. So I'm feeling good about this reading. I think she's going to have a great career ahead of her. And again, her future may specialize in dealing with these kinds of tricksters. The Seven of Swords can be a liar, cheater, stealer. I think she really excels at this because of the way that her brain works. And again, this is all just intuitive. I get words, downloads, things that are coming in, ideas, the energetic meaning of these cards. She's a very sharp mind, and I believe this is exactly the area that she wants to specialize in. And gosh, how many crazy people are out there in the world right now? Oh, maybe more than ever, or else we're just seeing it very clearly for the first time. Yep, change, the winds of change. So her career is taking off. This is her Sacred Destiny card, the final card in this reading. I think this is a wonderful reading for Camille. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.